Concerns famous rulers. Are you quite ready?
Uh-huh.
Very well then. Name 3 kings. Is that clear?
Yes. Could you repeat the question, please?
Certainly. Name 3 kings.
May I take the third king first? Well then, 3 kings are...
Is this a trial?
No, it's the royalty test to find out if she's a real princess.
King John, King Arthur, and...
Does it matter if she's a true princess?
Oh yes, if she's a true princess, we can all get married.
King Ethelred.
That's absolutely correct.
She's smart, Mama. She's the best one yet. Oh, can I marry her now? Can I?
No, sweetheart. There's still one more question. This test isn't going to be fair.
It's the law that isn't fair.
Law?
The marriage law. Throughout the land no one may wed till dauntless to the altar's led.
Dauntless?
The prince, until he gets married, none of us can.
You have now reached the 7th plateau, and here is your final question. It is divided into 4 parts and concerns a famous man, often referred to as the Knight of the Red Cross. 1. What was his name? 2. What beast did he slay? 3. How many rows of teeth did the beast have? And what kind? And 4. What was the middle name of the daughter-in-law of the best friend of the blacksmith who forged the sword that killed the beast?
What? 1. St. George. 2. The dragon. 3. 12 rows of teeth, and they were iron. And 4. Could you repeat the question, please?
What was the middle name of the daughter-in-law of the best friend of the blacksmith who forged the sword that killed the beast?
The middle name?
The middle name.
The daughter-in-law?
In-law, you have 30 seconds.
Oh, pass, please, please, pass. Did you speak, my lady? No.
20 seconds.
Oh!
I wish her success. She's awfully pretty.
10 seconds.
Oh!
I'm terribly sorry, Lord. I'm sorry, the correct answer was Allah.
Too bad, my dear. Too bad. You do show a certain aptitude, but as for the true brilliance of royalty, well, I'm afraid not. Remember, blood will tell, and yours didn't tell us quite enough. However, to show there are no hard feelings, here is a nice consolation prize for you. Goodbye, good luck, and get out. Sweetheart, dauntless, stop pouting.
afraid the door. Well, what is it?
Excuse me, Cardamom, but I have to take the minstrel to sign in with the castle steward. I'm on my way to Normandy. I won't be staying long.
This way, please.
Jester, for your father's sake, I put up with a good deal from you. Don't address me as Cardamom in court. Just because your father and I were in show business together, don't presume.
Oh, Sir Henry.
My darling, you missed the test.
Sweet Larkin, my new responsibilities as chivalric knight of the harem. Keep me busy.
The latest princess was a failure.
No,
Yes.
bad luck. But don't despair, for we have plenty of time. If a true princess is not found within the next few months, I will go out and find one myself. Or, I don't deserve to wear my spurs.
Darling,
My love?
do you remember the royal joust on Whitsunday when you won those spurs?
Of course.
When you were called the fairest and bravest knight in all the land, and everyone said that you had a brilliant future ahead of you, that you might someday become Lord Chamberlain or even Prime Minister?
Well, I don't know about Prime Minister.
Do you remember the picnic we had later on the greensward with the lovely cold pheasant?
Yes.
And you and I wandered away from the others to climb the hill and watch the sun go down.
Yes.
And there was a lark singing in the trees, and you said you'd remember that moment forever because the lark song reminded you of my name.
Yes, Larkin, yes.
And then we watched the sun go down.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to have a baby. So, you see, a princess for Dauntless must be found in soon, or I shall have to go away somewhere. Oh, darling, I'm so worried this could ruin you, and then you never become Lord Chamberlain or Prime Minister or anything. Just say the word, Harry, and I'll go. I'll go far away where they'll never find me. Just say the word.
No! You stay here. Why must we both suffer all our lives just because you had a moment of weakness?
Oh, Harry.
We're none of us perfect. Everything is going to be all right.
Thank you, Harry.
It won't be long, it won't be long, it won't, because it can't be long before our dreams come true. Because you know it don't belong, and furthermore I shan't belong to anyone but you. In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4. In a little while, I will see a smile on the face of my son to be forever held in love. Is the way I have it planned, but I'll only stay in love if the glove contains your hand.
In a
Mama.
That's better.
Sextimus, if I've told you once, I've told you 100,000 times. I will not have you playing these foolish games and running about in the halls. It just isn't dignified. We are the rulers of the kingdom, and if we don't set a proper example for the rest of the court, I'd like to know who will. I mean, what is the point of being a ruler if one doesn't behave as a ruler should?
Mama,
Now what?
Mama, when am I gonna get my princess?
Dauntless, I don't want to discuss that now. It's time for your
But
cocoa.
Mama, sometimes I get the funniest feeling that you don't want me to get married.
Don't want you to get married. Don't want you to get married. Dauntless, don't you trust me?
Of course
Well, then
not.
how could you say such a thing? I want you to get married. How many times have I said to you, I want you to get married? Just this morning, I was saying to your father, I said, Sextimus, I want that boy to get married. It just isn't normal for a boy that age to stay single. After all, he is the prince, I said. Don't forget that. He's next in line to the throne. I mean, we're not exactly the oldest people in the world, but on the other hand, we're not going to live forever, and I just know I'd feel much better, much easier, and much more relaxed in my mind if I knew that boy were married and settled and set. And that is absolutely verbatim exactly what I said to your father this morning. Of course, he didn't say anything. He never does. But you know him just as well as I do. I don't have to tell you how impossible he is. But that's my cross of pain, and I don't want you to worry your head one tiny bit about the fact that your father and I don't get along and never have. If he makes me miserable, makes me suffer, I'll just have to put up with it, and I will not allow it to affect my child's attitude toward him or me. He may be a mean, stupid, dreadful, selfish, and rotten man, but he is your father, and I want you to respect him. There is only one person who really cares about you and really worries about your health and your happiness and your future, and that is what I am talking about right now. Your future. And let me make myself absolutely clear. I want you to get married, but I don't want you to marry just anybody. After all, marriage is a lifetime commitment, and I wouldn't want to see my little boy make the same mistakes I did and wind up miserable the way I did.
Mama,
You are a prince, and you must marry someone suitable. Someone who's good enough and smart enough and fine enough for my good, nice, sweet, and beautiful baby boy. And of course, she has to be a princess. I mean a real princess. That's the one thing I absolutely insist upon. She must be a real, genuine, bona fide princess, just as I was. That's what you really want, isn't it? Someone like me? Of course you do. Oh God, if I were only 20 years younger. Just remember this. You must trust me.
Your Majesty, Your Highness.
hello, Harry.
Don't interrupt. Well,
Sir Harry wishes to speak to you, madam.
well,
Madam, I have the honor to request a perilous labor. I wish to search for a true princess, a princess of royal blood, one who will suit both Your Majesty and Prince Dauntless.
no.
Mama.
No. We've been through all the eligible girls in the neighboring kingdoms. There are none left. We simply have to wait until their little sisters grow up, and that'll take years.
But Madam, I plan to head north, over the mountains,
Over the mountains,
across the Badlands,
across the Badlands,
and into the marshland, where the beautiful swamp lily grows.
into the marshland. Are you out of your mind?
Let's go, Mama. Let's
You won't
go.
find anything there but frogs and tadpoles and things.
Mama.
Do you know what the weather there is like?
Mama,
Do you
please.
know how damp and foggy and
Mama.
quiet and humid and oppressive?
Mama, let Sir Harry try. Please, for me. Please.
All right. Go ahead. It's your sinus.
Hooray.
Come along, Dauntless. You've missed your cocoa.
Good luck, Harry. Good luck.
Don't be afraid, little Larkin. I'll make sure to bring back a princess who only a real princess, but one who will be able to pass the queen's test.
I believe you. I'm not afraid.
And I shan't be away long.
Only fly as fast as you can, my love. I'm waiting for you.
We?
You know. And wear this.
Next to my heart.
In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be one together forever.
In a little while I will see your smile on the face of my son to be forever is the way I have it planned. But I'll only stay in love if the glove contains your hand. In a velvet gown, you'll be coming down the aisle, and it's bound to seem as though the waiting's only been in a little while.
Sir Harry's perilous journey took 3 weeks, and Lady Larkin had all given up hope that he would ever find a true princess. But then, one sunny morning in mid-April, when the crocuses were just beginning to don their beds, the lookout in the north round tower spied 2 distant figures approaching at full gallop. Sir Harry's back! Sir Harry's back with a new princess! Now, let's see. How's this go in the old story? On a stormy night through the castle door came the last the prince had been waiting for. But of course, that's entirely untrue. It didn't storm the night at all. In fact, it wasn't even night. And the princess only looked as if she'd come out of the storm.
Actually, I swam the moat. Oh, but never mind if I stand right here. There's a nice draft. I'll be dry in no time.
Look, Mama, she's all wet.
You swam the moat.
We tried to stop her, but she wouldn't wait for the drawbridge.
You swam the moat. She seemed determined to get here as soon as possible.
that you have the nerve and the gall and the presumption to apply for my son's hand in marriage.
Mama, may I say something?
No! Do you imagine for one moment that I would even consider you suitable for any son of mine? You are laboring under a very unfortunate misapprehension, my dear. My son isn't going to marry any moat swimmer, not while I have any breath left in my body. And I haven't been feeling well at all, not well at all. I get these shooting pains all in through here. And don't try to tell me it's the vapors. I know what the vapors are. I've had the vapors.
Are you new here?
But yeah.
Now, watch closely. I take the plain piece of parchment with no cuts, folds, creases, or hidden pockets.
It's the nut house.
Oh, wait.
You're the one, I guess.
Well, sure, I'm Prince Dauntless, the drab.
Well, glad to meet you.
No, don't go. I like you. Everybody does. Well, almost everybody.
Dauntless, I'd like to stay here, but I wouldn't want to come in between you and your mother. So I guess I'll just face the facts, cut my losses, and head back to the swamps.
But I really like you.
You do? Why?
You swam the moat.
Oh, Dauntless, I know I swam the moat, but that's not the real me. I'm not like that. Actually, I'm shy!
She's in the boat again.
Lower the drawbridge.
You all right?
Sure!
You ought to see her swim, Mama. She's wonderful.
Yes, isn't she?
I like her, Mama. She swam the moat.
It's cold!
Twice.
I don't need any help.
Oh, can I marry her, Mama? Can I?
Marry her? Of course not. When you marry, if you marry, you'll marry a real princess.
I have the honor to announce the arrival of Her Royal Highness, the Princess Winifred.
You're a little late. She's been here and gone.
Gone.
Yes, she's swimming home. That, Sir Harry, is no princess.
Ah, but she is, Your Majesty.
What?
That one, you jest.
On mine honor as a knight, I swear she is. I have her papers right here. Winifred, Princess of Eichelkill, guardian of the Midgard serpent and warden of the Ragnarok marsh lily. The inscription on her family crest reads, Tu nekede malis sen contra, adentior ito.
What does that mean?
Well, roughly it means, if at first you
Never
don't
mind.
You see, she is a true princess, Mama.
All right. We'll test her. The wizard and I will put on our thinking caps and make up a nice, fair test, just as we always do. And I'll prove to you that that girl cannot possibly be a princess.
Grab her by the leg. This is her leg.
We'll test her for...
That's
you. She's in trouble? What kind of trouble?
Big trouble!
How many syllables? She's going to have a baby? Does anyone else know?
Sir Harry.
Of course Sir Harry knows. Does anyone else besides him know?
Don't worry, we can keep a secret. The question is, can you?
And talk, but you managed to communicate.
We have only two voices among us, and yet
There's a third voice, a voice in disguise. We will be here in a trio and not a duet. If you listen with both of your eyes, kindly, with both of your,
we produce a unique and remarkable blend when we raise our three voices on high. We're in perfect accord from beginning to the king and the minstrel and I. Yet if one of our trio should ever depart, then the others would languish and die. We're like three different people with only one. The jester and I sing, hey nonny nonny, hey nonny nonny, hi diddle diddle, strike up a tune on the. Now the bishop declares our behavior is good as he piously goes to the sky. 'Cause when we go and swimming, we always know. Sing the king and the jester, the king and the minstrel. A lavender makes wine on the grapes that he grows. 20 barrels were lost last July. Where they went is a secret that nobody.
claim she's missing one chocolate cream and a fish that was ready to fry. Guess who's dining on pastry and filet up? Sing, hey nonny nonny, hey nonny nonny, needle and thimble, crash us a crash on up.
It's been said of our king that his moments are loose. The queen is much worse on the fly. So what's good for the gander is good for love.
Say the king and the jester,
The king and the minstrel.
I said that I didn't have enough trouble trying to protect my only son from every catch-penny princess that comes along. Now I'm surrounded by spies and traitors. Whom can I trust?
Me.
No one. And now I have another one of those princesses to cope with. And I'm in no mood to sit for hours in a stuffy chamber and rack my brain over a test for that girl when I'm not feeling well at all. But that's the way Dauntless wants it. That's the way it'll be. She'll have her test.
Well, her papers seem to be in order.
I know, and the worst of it is the foolish boy actually seems to like the girl. So we must think of a test that looks fair, sounds fair, seems fair, and isn't fair. When you got the idea of testing her for sensitivity, I could have applauded right out loud. But exactly what?
Table manners.
Oh no, that's not good enough. Sensitivity
your mother, because if he is...
Oh, no, my father is silent.
Oh, I want to meet him!
Papa, this is Princess Winifred.
Your Highness the King welcomes you. And he asked me to say he hopes you'll get 100 on the test tomorrow.
Ah, well, thanks.
My father never touches his crown to his heart unless he really means it.
Alas, madam, the king is mute, or he would speak for himself. He's still under a curse cast by a witch long ago, before Prince Domus was born. The curse says King Sextimus will never talk till the mouse devours the hawk.
Until the mouse devours the hawk. Well, can't you just get a big mouse and a little hawk and...
We tried that, but the mouse ran away and the hawk bit Daddy.
Well, just let me get this test under my belt and we'll figure out something, don't you worry. Well, it certainly has been a pleasure meeting His Majesty. Just a short while ago, I had the pleasure of meeting Her Majesty. Now that is a nice man.
Your Majesty, I think you'd better speak to Prince Domus very soon about, you know.
About what?
Domus, your father feels that he's been neglecting his duty. And now that you're old enough to get married, he thinks you ought to have a little talk. You know, man to man.
You mean about things? You mean now?
Well, the king says that maybe it'd be better to wait until later. He says there are a few facts he wants to look up first.
Well, I certainly do like almost both your parents, Domus.
We want you to be happy here, and we know it's not what you're used to.
It is a little difficult making the transition to dry land and all.
You must feel like a fish out of water.
As a matter of fact, I do. You see, where I come from, we don't have any dry land.